Hi, Ruth Backlund here again from Energy Works Myofascial Release, and today I wanted to show you a quick little stretch you can do on your upper back using a ball. I have these at my office. If that's something that you need, you feel free to reach out to me at 218-464-2349. You might be able to find them in the toys section, like Target, Walmart, or some other department store. It's just a soft ball that you can squish. It's about 4 to 5 inches, and it can be inflatable. It's with the basketball pump. So a quick, simple little tool to use for yourself. It's much softer to use than a tennis ball, although tennis balls can be good for some places as well. But as as we use the balls for a lot of our stretches, as you get close to the bony structures, or even just places that are super tender, you want to have something that has a little bit of give to it. So I'm going to show you a quick little stretch you can do, myofascial stretch on your upper back using a ball. And that helps loosen up those tight neck and shoulders when the tightness is coming from further away from that area. So anyway, what you want to do is we're going to put the ball about right here, right about about the mid back where your bra strap might be. That's a good place to start. It's right just around the shoulder blades. It might be a little bit below, might be a little bit above, and we're going to start there on one side. And what we're going to do is we're going to lean into the wall and we're going to move around a little bit. I talk about noodling that muscle because it gets a bit tight, and just kind of wiggle that ball back and forth. And then once you find a spot that feels like it, oh, that's a spot that's a little tender but it feels good, it's a good kind of hurt, then you want to sink into that for minimum of 90 seconds. 90 seconds to 2 minutes is really what it takes to start a release. You want to soften into that for probably a good 3 to 5 minutes. And you can stay there longer. And then once you're done with that spot, move the ball. Move it up and down, move it side to side a little bit. Maybe go to the other side and try it again. So this is what it's going to look like. Okay, so I'm going to start with the ball right about here. I'm just going to lean, put my body weight into the ball. See, no big deal at all. I'm going to go side to side. That feels pretty good. I'm going to go up and down. That feels pretty good. Okay, so I didn't find any spots that I feel like I needed to have any work done. I'm going to move that ball up just a little bit more. Get my hair out of the way. It's kind of like that old Jungle Book movie. Have you ever seen it where Baloo is scratching up and down on a tree trunk? Or you see some of the Charmer commercials where a bear might be doing that as well. That's basically what we're doing. We're hugging a tree with our back. So I'm going to go up and down a little bit. Now that's a little tighter up there for me. Move it side to side. So just kind of loosening things up just a little bit with that ball. And then I'm just going to sink in and let it soften. So I'm going to stay here. Like I said, it takes 90 seconds to 2 minutes just to start a release. You want to stay there really for 3 to 5 minutes or longer to really get a good myofascial stretch and get some more fluid and blood flowing through those tissues that are tight. So, let's say that time is elapsed. Okay, I'm going to actually just kind of shift a little bit to the side because I'm feeling a little bit of a knot there by that shoulder blade. So I'm just kind of softening, moving it back and forth, loosening up that muscle tissue just a little bit. And then I would stay here for, again, 3 to 5 minutes, just really to get it to soften and open up and let those muscles relax a little bit and get a little more blood flowing through that area. So you can do again to the other side. You can do it in all kinds of places up and down your back. Sometimes I use a ball like this when I'm driving in the car, just because I've got nothing else to do but drive, and the ball can sit there and just kind of soften, and I don't have to think about the time element, and I just kind of work the ball up and down my spine. So couple ways to use the ball in the back, and standing on the wall, in your car, in the back of the seat. You can use it in a chair for the same kind of principle, or you can even do it from the floor. So those are all options, but again, that time element is really important. You want to stay there for at least 3 to 5 minutes. Longer is better, just to let that tissue soften and sink in. So that should help loosen up those tight neck and shoulders. Can also alleviate some headaches that are coming from tension from the anchors coming further down in your body. Have a good day. Thanks.